Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some really special, big, massive news coming your way. As you can tell by the title of the video, of course it is regarding Rugby Challenge 3 and a release date for the game. That is right, on PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One, you'll be able to get your grubby mitts on a copy of Rugby Challenge 3 on April the 22nd. That is the massive news coming out of True Blue in the last week, a couple of days ago. So, what does that mean for all you PC gamers out there? Well, you're going to have to wait, just like me it seems, because there is no release date for PC on this game as per yet, and like all other True Blue games that seem to be released, they always seem to delay the PC version of their games, which to me is an absolute travesty. And I know a lot of you guys out there that love modding the game and that love, everything extra that the PC titles add will be missing out for who knows how long. But we'll focus on the good news here, which is we actually have a release date for all the console gamers out there for Rugby Challenge 3. So recapping on all the features, of course, of Rugby Challenge 3, the first rugby game on the next-gen consoles, there is a lot of new features into the game, none more so than Rugby Sevens and the Be a Pro mode, which I know anyone who has been playing Rugby Challenge, the Rugby Challenge series, will be so excited to be playing in. We do have some new screenshots that have been released as well, which we can have a little quick look through as well while I go on about what exactly we can be looking forward to. We have plenty of shots coming from the Sevens circuit, where we have shots of the New Zealand Sevens side, the England Sevens side as well. We have Super Rugby teams, the Viva Premiership, the Springboks, of course, England as well involved in that, the Wallabies, the All Blacks, the Curry Cup, and much, much more coming to the series in Rugby Challenge 3. But of course, it will be all developed around the fan hub that has been a huge part of the Rugby Challenge 3 build up already over the last, what's just about been a year. It's been about 8 to 10 months already since the game was originally announced. Of course, along with all the good parts about this game, we have to look at the negatives that are coming out of the Rugby Challenge 3 announcement, alongside that of the no PC date and the highly likely delay that the PC version will see, which to me is an absolute disaster that True Blue seem to keep hitting on the head. I know they like to think about consoles is their guaranteed sale. There's no chance of piracy like on PC, but I mean, this is a real discrimination in the type of gaming platform that people choose to play on. There should be really no difference whatsoever. But also, off that, as you can tell, a sore point for me is that release date for PC. But other things, this game, as anyone who's been following will know, has been horribly delayed as well. It's almost been a year since it was announced, I think about July, sometime June, July last year in 2015. So that means because of all those releases, it will be the 2015 Super Rugby competition, it will be 2015 kits and squads, players, competitions, all that sort of thing. You can even tell in some of these screenshots of players playing for teams that they don't even play for anymore. Example, McCall, Conrad Smiths, Craig Coopers, and the likes. You've got to remember, Rugby World Cup completion is when everyone moves their teams. That's where the biggest player movement happens. Post-World Cup, bang, we've got massive amount of movements right there, especially from the Southern Hemisphere to the Northern, with players in the twilight of their career. That sort of thing will not be implicated into the game on release. Of course, the fan hub can and will rectify a lot of those issues, but it is really a bad point to release a game that is already a year out of date. A really, really poor part of releasing this game, and you'd mention that it's something that could be fixed with a small patch, bring this game up to date on release or very near to, just to get it up to the standard, up to the level, up to date that it should be at. That's a bit of a whinge on my part about this release, which is a really big shame on my part. Of course, PC gamers, when you do finally get this game though, all that stuff will be no worries to you because the mods will be thick and free flowing to your computers. So if you're interested in all the details, of course, of the Rugby Challenge 3 release announcements, you can look back at a previous video I made discussing all the details of the announcement. But first and foremost, end of the day, the main story is that the game will be released in about a month's time on all 4 console formats, PlayStation 3 and 4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. It is a shame that there is no PC release date, and I think really pressure must be put on True Blue & Co. to get this game out on PC as soon as possible, because really that's where the game shines most importantly. Finally, before I leave this video off here, I do want to put something to everyone as a bit of a poll as well as to what format will you play Rugby Challenge 3 on if you will be buying the game, and what format do you currently play Rugby Challenge 2 on? If it's the same format, then that's nice and easy. If you're going to get it on a couple of different formats, hopefully I can allow the poll to do that as well. But I'm interested to see in what format people actually play this game on. So go to that poll, there'll be a link ready to go for you all to join up in the descriptions. Go have a vote on that as well, and of course let me know your thoughts on Rugby Challenge 3 in the comments below. It is a month away from console release. It's exciting times, and it's something I'll be bringing to you all very, very soon in the build up to release, as well as we get more information about the game, hopefully some kind of trailer and things like that as well. But until there's some more news coming your guys' way, thanks for tuning in and watching, of course, and I will see you all next time. Until then, take care.